Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael. We have an anime overview for you today. We have Waiting in the Summer. This is a drama, romantic comedy, science fiction, directed by Tatsuyuki Nagai, written by Yosuke Kurita, music by Maiko Iuchi. Let's see here. Starting off with episode 1, title of it is I Can't, Senpai. So, while testing his high-speed film video camera, first-year high school student, Kaido Kirishima sees a bright blue light, then an impact has blown him off of his footing and beyond the railings. He sees a hand grabbing his as he falls, bloodied, only to wake up on a futon the next day. At a school, a transfer student named Ichika I think that's the right way to pronounce it. Ichika Takatsuki comes into a third-year class. Somehow the both of them have a familiarity with each other, while his classmate Tetsuro approaches her and her classmate Remen Yamano, proposing that she joins a movie project he and Kaido are planning. She accepts it without hesitation, and Ramon volunteers to write the script. Kaido's classmates Kana Tanagawa and Mio Kitahara volunteered later. While Kaido goes to test his camera after class, he finds Ichika fishing in the river. He finds out that she has nowhere to go, so he unwittingly offered her to stay at his house, given that his sister will be away for 3 months. Back home, Ichika takes a bath. Kaido felt pain in his neck, then sees a flashback of what happened the evening before. Ichika finds him unconscious, with a sign of increased metabolism in the area where the insect bite was. Ichika then calls for her assistant Renan to stop it, as she kissed him, exactly as Kana and Kaido's sister Nanami arrive. So, our awkward situation already here. All right, episode 2 is called Together with Senpai. In this episode, Ichika is revealed to be an alien journeying to look for a certain scenery that she has been seeing in her imagination. She crash lands on Earth where her spacecraft hits space debris, or whenever her spacecraft hits space debris. Meanwhile, Nanami awakens, saying that she had a dream about Kaido being hugged by a naked girl in a ball of light. Nanami gets to know Ichika and and out of nervousness, the latter almost reveals that she's an alien, but manages to convince them that she is a foreign student instead. Listening to her story, Nanami lets her move in with them, since they will be away for quite some time, and she was looking for someone to take care of Kaido in the meantime. Kana was surprised to hear it, even thinking it to be sort of a wedding arrangement in exasperation. After seeing Nanami off the next day, and right after shopping for clothes for Ichika, Kaido finds Reman, Tetsuro, Mio, and Kana inside the house to talk about the movie project. Because again, movie. After Remon serves them some spiked alcoholic drinks, which has bad effects on Kana, Kaido again fainted due to the same illness, but Ichika kissed it away again. So he's getting it in every single time here. Senpai Says is the title of episode 3. Kaido seems to be frustrated with his failed attempt to confess to Ichika, so he decides to ditch school, telling her to leave him alone for a while. Worried, Kana goes to visit him at his house. Her visit turns into a date as the two go to Karuizawa. Karuizawa. God, I'm trying to remember how that was pronounced in the episode. Sorry, people, I fucked up the word. Ichika sees them from a distance and follows them. Kana had to leave Kaido whenever she finds out that Remon has been filming their date. It so happened that Ichika crosses paths with Kaido. Nervous of the prospect that she wants to talk to him, he runs away from her again, and a chase ensues. It was all about a misunderstanding, that Kaido wants to know Ichika's secret, while Ichika wants to know who dumped Kaido. When Kaido took some footage of Ichika, it turned out into some kind of informal confession. Shocked, Kaido stops filming her. Episode 4 is titled Senpai Was Amazing. Things turn awkward the next day, but they try to put it behind them. More complications arrive whenever Manami, Tetsuro's married sister, takes Kaido shopping. Ichika sees them and follows them via teleportation with Renan's help, even to Manami's apartment. Worried about what will happen next, Ichika enters and tries to take him home, though not without clashing a bit with Manami. Tetsuro arrives and clears things up, telling Ichika that Manami is already married, and she is there because of a petty quarrel with her husband. As an apology, Ichika asks Kaido if she could do anything for him. He asks if, she can help him review for the finals, to which, she'll agree, and helps him study until the final day of exams. Episode 5 is called Senpai is a Heroine. Ichika becomes the heroine of an independent film game, the gang were planning before summer break. Kaido agrees. While helping Ichika look for that particular place she is looking for, Kana believes, uneasy, that the lines for the film become somewhat uncannily realistic, especially in the scenes involving Kaido and Ichika. Even Kaido was surprised by Ichika's questions that evening. As the next day was a rainy one and filming was canceled, Kana goes to Kaido's house to bring some Nozawana. Nozawana? Yeah, Nozawana. That evening, Tetsuro, after meeting an uneasy homebound Kana, sneaks into Kaido's room. He tells him that she, his childhood friend, is in love with him. Ichika overhears the conversation, though. Episode 6, Senpai's Rival. As Ichika is pondering on what Tetsuro and Kaido talked that night, thanks to Tetsuro's sister, filming for their movie goes to Okinawa, where Kaido meets a childhood friend, and her companion is attracted to Tetsuro. This puts Kana and Ichika at an unease, especially when Kaori, the girl, says that Kaido is her fiancé. Mio, on the other hand, is uneasy herself whenever Chiharu, Kaori's companion, sets her sights on Tetsuro. So you're getting that a love triangle for each of these boys. Episode 7 is called Senpai's Feelings. Ichika worries are banished whenever she gets to the roof of what's going on with Kaori and Kaido, while Mio does her best to protect Tetsuro from a ravenous Chiharu to a point of revealing a secret. The group wrapped up in their filming the next day as Kaori and Chiharu leaves for the airport right after the filming. Episode 8 it's called Senpai in Trouble. After Ichika enjoys her first Japanese festival, Remon pops out of nowhere to challenge everyone to a test of courage at a dark shrine. During the test, Renan appears to Ichika, telling that an emergency beacon has been activated. True enough, a Federation lifeboat, a rescue drone, comes to her rescue. But Ichika refuses, saying that she still has a lot to do. Then again, whenever Kaido hears Ichika scream, he rushes to where she is, abandoning his partner Kana. Even with the help of Rena, one of Ichika's machines, Kaido dies rescuing the one he loves. Ichika, however, manages to reverse Kaido's death. Kaido awakens and sees himself with Ichika inside a ball of light, and mysteriously returns to the same spot. Everyone catches up to the two and sees Ichika incessantly apologizing in front of Kaido. Episode 9 is called Senpai. It's just Senpai this time. After the incident involving the rescue drone, Ichika reveals her true identity to Kaido and the gang, and reveals her true intentions on Earth, namely, looking for that place in her memory. Kaido, however, isn't surprised because he already knows the fact. However, with the rather rough rescue attempt by the Federation rescue drone, she believes that another will come to investigate and fears that her days on Earth are numbered, thus shunning Kaido for a while and stealing her feelings for him. This irritated Kana, telling Ichika that looking for that place is just an excuse to avoid him. Kana, confused that she has feelings for Kaido, and runs away after confronting Ichika, only to be consoled later by Tetsuro, hurting Mio in the process. Kaido, with a bit of encouragement from Remon, did confess to Ichika later, and whenever Kaido said it's his first kiss, she revealed that he has kissed Kaido 4 times already, that she has kissed Kaido 4 times already, and she gave him the 5th one. sexual harassment and assault by Ichigo at this point. So Kaido is unconscious when he's getting these kisses. Episode 10 is called Senpais and Ours. As Ichika and Kaido spend some time, close time together, a depressed Kana shuts herself in her room after a visit from Tetsuro, who tells everyone that she has a cold. He meets Mio on the way, where they share a cake she has given to Kana. There, Mio asks and hears his reason why he invited Ichika to do the filming with them. Angry at himself, Tetsuro kicks a nearby wooden railing and injures himself. The next day, Tetsuro invites Kana to their old playground as kindergarten kids and confesses to her, but she rejects him. And as she runs off to Kaido's place to confess, only to be rejected by Kaido anyway, Tetsuro falls on his knees where Mio sneaks from behind and hugs him, saying it's all right to cry. The filming and the movie continues, but one day, Emika, Ichika's older sister, appears. Episode 11 is called Don't Leave, Senpai. Emika is retrieving Ichika because the latter is on a planet where contact with its life form is forbidden under the Federation laws. The only solution is for her to leave this planet before things get messier. Ichika reluctantly agrees, but changes her mind whenever Kana and the others arrive to stop her. Learning certain information from Emika, Remon tells them that Ichika may stay if the earthly spot Ichika has been seen in her imagination is found in order to prove a probable previous contact between aliens and human beings. As the group finds the place, the search team arrives and starts a pursuit. Since Renon's teleportation function becomes disabled, Ramon takes the others to the spot using a van specially prepared with Emika's help, with Tetsuro, Mio, and Kana becoming biosignature decoys for the pursuing rescue craft. However, a few kilometers from the site, the van collides with a cloaked drone from the rescue craft and overturns. Episode 12 is called Waiting in the Summer, title of the show. Despite the combined efforts of Tetsuro, Mio, Kana, Ramon, and the van-turned robot and support from the Men in Black, and even Renon, with a weapon provided by Emika, and even after seeing the desired location, which Kaido is able to see due to the nano machines he got from Ichika, the proof they were looking for, a love umbrella carved into a tree by the alien who crash landed on the place a long time ago, is gone, and the Federation recovery team takes Ichika away. But as a result of this encounter, the memories of the aliens about the distant time when they did arrive at the place were unlocked and become part of the memory for all of those involved. As the new school term enters, Kaido's sister Nanami returns from her trip to Bolivia with a gift for Ichika. It's basically a traditional Incan vest, which is kind of weird, but Kaido tells her that Ichika's term abroad ended and she went back home. Ramon, prior to transferring back to the MIB, leaves Kaido with the others an incomplete version of the film they have made. A few years later, Kaido, Mio, Tetsuro, and Kana have graduated, but not without completing the unfinished film. During a re-showing at the school festival, Ichika, wearing Nanami's gift, is seen appearing in it. This anime also has an OVA titled Our Last Summer of High School is Spent Waiting for that summer. Tetsuro finds a reel of film in Kaido's house. Kaido remembers it was made as a test film, so everyone could get used to being filmed, Kaido watches a reel showing Ichika being too self-conscious being filmed. Remon gives an alcoholic drink to get inspiration for the screenplay, which she gets from Ichika's uninhibited behavior. While Ichika is sleeping off the effects, Ramon pours some of the alcoholic drink for Kana and Mio, resulting in a more wild behavior from Ramon films. The test reel finishes and Kana, Mio, and Tetsuro turn up at Kaido's house with fireworks and sparklers. The friends reminisce about old times at this. Overall, very decent anime. Definitely on the drama side. Weird with the aliens, yes. But I would probably give it an average 7. So not bad at all. If anybody else has any request for an overview of an anime, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, we will see you guys after Labor Day. And Noah and me will both be back in action. We will see you guys then.